Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Ahmad Nazmi bin Aziz. Metric number B091810148 from 3 BMMA 2/1. My project is design and fabricate traditional bowstring rest using injection molding. For this project, my supervisor is IR Mazlan bin Ahmad Mansur. For introduction, the Malaysian plastics market was valued at USD 3.243 million in 2020, and the market is projected to register a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of around 3% during the forecast period. Injection molding is now one of the most used polymers manufacturing processes, contributing to 30% of all polymer products. Many benefits gained from this process, such as save time and cost, able to construct and produce complex shapes, and reduce material waste. What is bowstring rest block? Bowstring rest block, or called dogoji, is a small part on traditional or recurve bow. Dogoji is used to hold the bowstring and avoid it from slipping. As shown in the figure in the red circle, that is called dogoji. There are two problem statements for this project. Firstly, the time to produce the string rest block dogoji for traditional bow is quite long, and this will influence the entire bow production. The traditional process is inefficient in terms of the number of productions. It can only produce 100 dogoji per day. There are three objectives for this project. Firstly, to improve the production method to produce dogoji by using injection molding, to increase the efficiency in traditional industry. Lastly, to expand and promote the use of injection molding in small and medium industry. For research scope, to implement the injection molding to produce dogoji focuses on reducing time taken to produce a dogoji and will speed up the making of bow, increasing the availability for a part of product produced by small and medium industry. Literature review. The plastic molding process is done by pouring liquid plastic into a mold so that it hardens in shape designed. This plastics mold can be used for a wide range of purposes. There are 5 types of plastic molding that are considered most popular and most effective. They are injection molding, blow molding, compression molding, rotational molding, and extrusion molding. For injection molding, it produces high quality 3D objects that can be mass produced. The general process is firstly insert melted plastic in the hopper. The mold is closed and cooled. After that, the melted liquid plastic is injected. The plastic then instantly confirms the mold shape, and finally the product is removed after it hardened. The example of products produced by injection molding are bottle caps, toys, automotive dashboards, and bumpers. For blow molding, usually it produces hollow and thin walled products. The mold is first injected with liquid molten plastic. Then the mold contains a tube that, when inflated, takes on a specific shape. Air is blown into the tube and the plastic forms around the tubing. Finally, after the product is cooled, the product is removed. Usually, blow molding produces drums, cases, and fuel tanks. Compression molding, it involves high temperature process and produce good strength product. For the process, firstly, the mold is filled with molten plastic. Then, the first mold pushed into the second mold. The plastic is then squeezed. After it cooled down, it is taken from the mold. Usually, it produces boat hulls and vehicle tires. Rotational molding, For the process, firstly, the plastic is put into the mold, and then it rotates at high speeds. There are two mechanical arms that hold the mold. The arms keep rotating at same level while molten plastic is being poured into the mold. Finally, the plastic coats the interior mold when it rotates. For the application, usually rotational molding produce kayaks, car parts, and pet houses. Extrusion molding. For extrusion molding, it produces lengthy shaped plastic part. Generally, the process is the melted plastic is injected through a shaped hole. The liquid plastic that passes through is called die. The outcome depends on the custom made die. For the application, it usually produces straws and PVC pipes. There are various materials that can be used in plastic molding. For example, polyamide, polycarbonate, polyoxymethylene, acrylic, polyoxymethylene, polystyrene, thermoplastic polyurethane, thermoplastic rubber, polypropylene, and ABS. There are some possible defects involving molding. First, for example, flash, warping, shots, vacuum voids, sink marks, burn marks, weld lines, surface delimitation, jetting, flow lines. And these are the example of the possible defects. For methodology, this is the flowchart for the project. It begins with the literature review, then continue with survey for respondents and design the dogoji. After that, material selection, fabrication, and report. These are the example of the survey question. Here are three concept design that I have made. For design A, it is designed with sharp edges, and with these sharp edges, it increase the stress concentration and will cause fracture. Design B, it is rounded corner, no sharp edges. Thus, it will reduce the stress concentration and the possibility of fracture is reduced. For this design, the base is designed wider for more stability. For design C, it is not much different compared to design B, but the base is not wide. The design is based on cuboid shape. The material selection for this project is acrylic. The reason why acrylic is chosen because it is strong, stiff, and optically clear, easy to be bond, good dimensional stability, and good weathering. And in the table, it is the material property for acrylic. For the preliminary result, design C is chosen because the base is wider compared to design C, so it will give more stability after the dogoji is bond to the bow. This is the Gantt chart for this project flow. Finally, this research and project is focusing on improvising traditional bow making industry process. Some research has been done referring to online journal and article to gain ideas on the project. The waste material selection and concept design also has been done to get the decision for the project fabrication soon. That's all from me. Thank you.